Hello, this is just a short video to show you how you might be able to repair your Bauhn DAB radio. These were available for about £10 from Aldi. What you might find is that even by plugging it into the mains or putting batteries in the back of your radio, like this one here, is that no matter what you do, pressing power, nothing happens. You know you've got good power, you know the batteries are good, yet nothing happens. And what you might find is that by wiggling this lead at the back, the display comes on. So I'm just going to show you what to do. I've repaired a couple of these now and they seem to have a common soldering problem. The unit comes apart in two halves. You can just about see that this casing goes all the way around to the front. There are 4 screws, just a normal crosshead screw in each corner. So remove those and the back comes off. So just remove those 4 screws, 1 in each corner, and the back comes off. So the front basically lifts away from the rear of the casing there. And once you remove the 4 screws, the front just lifts off from the main casing, and you can see that behind where you plug the lead in for the power, there's a little printed circuit board there, and that's what we're going to remove, just held in place with 2 screws. And you might find there's a little dab of hot melt glue holding that PCB in as well. So we'll just remove those screws and have a look at the board. And there's the little mains connector or step down transformer connector, PCB removed from the main casing there, screw and screw there. You can just about see that in shot. It's amazing actually, because I've taken apart some quite expensive radios, and this one probably at the lower end of the market at £10 or so, and they're all pretty much the same inside. There's not a lot inside new DAB radios, but there you are. Anyway, looking at the board in a bit more detail, just wait for my camera to focus. You can just about see in shot there. I'm just going to point it out with the screwdriver that this connector here is a little bit cracked. In fact, all these connectors here are a little bit loose from the board, so I guess plugging the thing in and out makes these solder connections here weak. There's not a lot of solder on there, so I guess it's printed by machine, but when we resolder it using a manual iron, that should hopefully be a little bit stronger. With those solder connections there, 3 in a row just by my thumb resoldered, we're going to flip that over and just apply a little bit of hot melt glue just to this surface mount component here, just to stop it moving around when the adapter gets plugged in and out. So just to secure that, just to prevent it moving, we're just going to put a little bit of hot melt glue. I don't like using hot melt glue, but for this it's perfect. Just on that connector there. Wait for my camera again. And there you are, just a little bit of hot melt glue on there either side of that surface mount plug, or socket rather, and that'll just stop it moving around. So there's the power PCB refitted to the board, just see the glue sticking out the side there. So let's put the cover back on. Okay then, firing up for the first time. I've just got this on battery, so no power connected at the moment, just on batteries. Let's see if it works. All lights are on. Look at that, straight away. So a good fix there. So let's just try it on the power as well. Let's remove the battery. So battery's out. Let's try and do this one-handed. So power connected, and here we go. Time is not set, time's now on, lights are on. I guess that's the difference between batteries and having the mains plugged in. You get a clock with the mains. Let's turn them on, and there we go. Good as gold.